In Center City, Philadelphia,
70 to 80% of the storefronts are vacant.
Josh Harris's top executives say he has a $1.3 billion plan to revitalize this once thriving business district.
This is a tremendous opportunity for Philadelphia.
A sleek, state-of-the-art basketball arena and year-round retail center for one of Harris's other teams, the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris calls it 76 Place. We walked the site of the proposed downtown arena, past many of those boarded-up businesses, with Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment Chief Diversity and Impact Officer David Gould and Chief Executive Officer Tad Brown.
Where we can amplify and we can really help kind of shift the course of where it's going at this point.
It takes a lot of intentionality, but that's something that we're doing here, and absolutely something that we'd be looking to do in D.C. and wherever we're doing business.
If it gets city approval, a website dedicated to the new arena project estimates it will bring more than 12,000 jobs and inject $2.3 billion into downtown Philadelphia, generating $1.5 billion in new tax revenue over 30 years.
When you look at how these entertainment complexes, really, whether they be stadiums, arenas, are being developed these days, it's about more than just those events that are happening on that day.
We sat down with Harris's CEO inside the 76ers training facility. Brown told me his boss's model for a basketball arena, or a football stadium for that matter, is creating an economic driver for the franchise while driving the local economy too.
It's about making sure that not only is this a business decision and a decision for the team, for the organization, it's really something that is going to live in the community here for generations.
In Philadelphia, that means a $50 million community benefits agreement to lessen potential negative impacts from the new arena, adding affordable housing to the proposal, and helping to start a program called Everybody Builds, training minorities to work on large-scale development projects like 76 Place.
This is an opportunity to really create generational wealth for folks who typically are not in a position to benefit from.
Commanders fans should not look at what Josh Harris is proposing here in Philadelphia and think we're going to get a carbon copy of that. After all, one's a basketball arena, the other's a football stadium. So we don't know how the Commanders Stadium deal will compare to the one Philly got, which includes a pledge of no cost to city taxpayers. And could all this building in Philly affect how soon we get a stadium for our Commanders? Brown says no, although it remains unclear just what the timeline would be. And despite years of stadium planning by former owner Dan Snyder, the new Commander Stadium will be the vision of Josh Harris and his partners alone.
They're DMV guys. I mean, that's where they grew up. And so this is incredibly important. Looking at this completely objectively and independently is going to be the way that they're going to go about it.
All right, Eric Flack back with us live again from Chinatown outside of Capital One Arena. Eric, this all just sounds so familiar, and that's because we were talking about it a half an hour ago. Pushback against Ted Leonsis and Monumental Entertainment for this basketball and hockey arena that they want to build in Virginia. So let's talk about this. When we look at what Josh Harris and his group want to do in Philadelphia, it's not a done deal yet. Are we seeing opposition there that sort of tells us what to expect when they come up with a plan to build a Commander Stadium somewhere here in the DMV?
Rarely do these projects happen, whether it's an arena or a football stadium, without some sort of opposition. In Philadelphia, members of the Chinatown community there, which is right adjacent to the proposed arena site, are worried that their Chinatown and all the people there are basically going to be gentrified and wiped away by this arena. Josh Harris and his team are working to combat that. They're trying to change hearts and minds. And already here in DC, even though he hasn't even announced where a new stadium is going to go, there is already a group meeting to mobilize and oppose his potential choice at RFK. He hasn't even made a decision yet. Already, they're planning to oppose it. So this is something that goes along with every project. He's trying to deal with it there. He will likely have to deal with it wherever he decides to build here in the Washington, D.C. area.
Yeah, you're right. No project of this magnitude is just going to be greeted with universal applause by everyone in the community. There is always that pushback. A lot of it is merited criticism, but again, we've got several stages to go before we figure out what's going to happen with the new Commanders Stadium. All right, Flack, thank you.